have to figure that out and pass it on to each other. So because you're all in different counties here, you'll all have slightly different registers, so I'm going to kind of go through all of them. We're trying to move all of them to this EQ system. Now if you work in Cornwall, you'll be on playways, and the only reason for that is that's what the council want to use. We want to use EQs, we've moved everything else across. So I apologise for those of you that are in Cornwall because it's a little bit more confusing. So this is EQ. This is what you'll see when you go onto your tablet. So all your tabs will be open. So just click on the one that looks like this. You don't need to keep opening new ones. That's why the tablets just go slow, but they'll go slower when you open loads of tabs at the same time. Just leave the same one open. When you get onto EQ, you click menu, and then you'll find a bit called schedule. Now, do you want to get your personal fine? So you click filter, and you click the listing you want to do. Press done. And that filter will stay, so if you don't close the tab down, you won't have to do it every day, it will stay on there. You'll just permanently have your register. Weymouth is on this now as well. And then to take the register, you go and click on this button that says
Where are you?
take
On
register.
yours?
And it should bring you up a really nice, easy register where you literally just click in, out, yeah. For all the children. If you want to know like an individual child's details, you just want notes and it will bring up all their details. Say you want to find at the start of the day all the dietaries. There's a little arrow next to take register and click print. This didn't work earlier, but it's working now. And it'll bring you up everything about the children, dietaries, medicals, everything you want to know. If you want to just put certain things in there, edit, you can find it. Anyone in Somerset and Cornwall, this bit's now for you. You guys use Playways. Now Playways only takes the free bookings, so you have to use two systems, which is a little bit awkward. So once you go onto you click on the listing and you'll find these are a register for each day. You can either click on the three dots and click register, or you can click on the number to get up your register. And that will bring you to a similar thing to EQ where you've got in and out. For those of you that use Playways. Now, Playways doesn't give you a list of dietaries like EQ. So you're going to have to use that paper register for your dietaries. Now that's only correct from the day I print it, and people book on the night before. So for those that have been booked on the night before and they're not on your paper register, you need to go and find them, click on the three dots on their name, and click booking form. Now this is a new system. It might be that we can get dietaries through it, but me and Justin don't know how to do that yet because there's been no feedback from Playways. So currently this is the way you've got to do it. So in the morning, if you've got a new child list, you have to check the whole list to make sure the child's there, and then double check the booking form to see their dietaries. Does that make sense? The ticking in and out's pretty simple, it's just the dietaries that might raise a bit of a struggle.
So the dietaries automatically goes on the booking form if you click on that next.
Yes. So on the paper one, if the child's not on the paper form, you'll have to go via that. So in the morning, I'd go through all the children, check every single one of them, and I'd write it down separately. And I do that wherever you're working, just write any dietary separately on a separate form. We do not want to be giving someone that's allergic to something the wrong food. If you're concerned, ring and check one of your area managers. I'd rather you ring than serve them the wrong thing. So then you also have to check your payers on Maxon. So if you find the one with the Pro Coaching logo in the corner, if you just find Maxon, that one's you. Yours aren't actually set up to have the bookers yet, but you'll find your listing. So say we're working at Beach Grove, and you click entries. Right. What once you've clicked on entries, it will bring you up a register of payers. So you tick them in and out. This is what many of you would have done before. You click on the name, you click edit, and then you scroll to in, tick to out. Do you remember doing this before? You guys happy with that before? Perfect. Any questions around the registering system? Anyone? Is everyone happy and comfortable that they know how to do it? If you had any questions, just ring your area manager and see if you can help. Maybe ring me, because I'm not sure Craig will know how to do it.
You have.
No. And then the final thing about recording is recording safeguarding and incident forms. Now I've got a massive list of things here. Your tablets will only have safeguarding incident and accident form. Have you got it up? Just find that. Yeah. So an incident form is different to an accident form. Incident is two people have fallen out, someone's wet themselves, someone's fallen over, someone's run away. Anything that's kind of happened, but no one was hurt as such, needs to go on an incident form. So if you've sent a child home, you need to do an incident form. And the main reason for that is that when mum rings me up in the afternoon and she's whinging about her child going home, not whinging, complaining about her child being sent home, I can have you guys back and I know why it's happened. So rather than me going, I'm really sorry I didn't know, and then ringing around, which looks really unprofessional, I can just check the incident form and go, okay, no, that's fine, I know exactly why they've sent them home, it's perfectly reasonable, and then kind of talk them through it. It just allows me to have your guys' backs when things happen, so it's really important that we do that. An accident form is any accident, any child that's injured, anything that might have happened, and that's as small as someone stubbed their toe. Everything needs to be recorded in accident forms. We've had children like tap themselves, go home and they've broken their finger, and no one ever knew, and there's no record of it even happening. So everything, no matter how small, please record it, and please don't just write hit head, fell over. It doesn't tell me what happened and how it happened. It doesn't tell me who was watching, where it was. So make it a bit more thorough. How did it happen? Where was it? And kind of what happened after that is really important. Again, if someone rings up and goes, they've got a massive bruise on their head. Oh, I'm really sorry, but I can see that actually Kia saw them today. She gave them an ice pack at the time. They were fine. They were happy. They just bumped heads on the playground. It's kind of what happens at a club. I apologise. Then it's fine. If I go, oh, sorry, I didn't even know that even happened. It doesn't look great. So just make sure they're there. They get sent directly to me anyway. And the best thing to remember though is that incident and accident forms get sent to the parent. So do not write anything on those forms if you don't want a parent to read. Make sure it's clear, make sure it's concise. They get sent them. On the other hand, safeguarding forms do not get sent to the parent. They only get sent to myself and Georgina, but you're only filling one of those in if you've spoken to us first. So make sure you've had a chat with us and then we'll prompt you to fill in the form. So to fill in the form, you find the form you want, you click on it, and you press view.